What's up, y'all? Miss Peaches again. I got cut off. But anywho, I said I was gonna come back on here and show y'all my ribs, and then I'm gonna get into all this cool stuff that's been happening around the world. Alright, so I'm gonna take y'all over here and show y'all my ribs, like I said. So we're gonna go over here and yeah. So let's do that first. Let's take these ribs out, baby. I don't know what they look like. I know it. Oh my gosh, I got so much dark teeth. Y'all, let me show y'all these ribs first. So I just took these out. I'm finna see how they look. Y'all seeing with me. I hope I don't get cut off again. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Do y'all see that? Better know it. Alright, so what I'm finna do, I'm gonna come back over here and then I'm gonna fix that place. But like I said, y'all, please stay on here and stay tuned. I'm gonna give y'all all the tea I know about everything that's going on with these rides and stuff like that. But it's so much stuff. Let me show y'all these ribs. Y'all see this? Look at that. Let me show you. I know they fall off the bone. Oh my God. Look at it. Look at this. You see this? This is a rib. You see that? Oh, the bone just came out. Oh, don't you want some? Huh? Anywho, so I'm making my kids play and I'm going to continue talking. So, let me tell y'all, oh my God, there's so much stuff going on. Let me get this. Let me make this real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all just stay out here with me, okay? Bear with me. I'm showing y'all some stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. Just bear with me. I got the tea. Do you hear me? The tea, boo-boo. The tea. Anyway, and then they got a baked potato. I hope it don't cut out on me, y'all. I hope it don't. Just bear with me. I gotta fix my kids' plate. I know it's late. They don't mind eating late. They don't care. Y'all still on here? I don't know if it cut out or not. I gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Hurry up. So tonight I got some ribs, fall off the bone ribs. Do you hear me? Look at this. Break in half type of ribs. I'm trying to tell you something. I know they want some cheese and sour cream and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all what's been going on. I'm talking about around the world. I'm gonna tell y'all. Not just in Nashville. That's so disturbing. I'm gonna say that too. But I'm talking about, I know stuff from Atlanta, Chicago, Clarksville, Minneapolis, what else I said? I said Atlanta. Hold on. I gotta think. I gotta get my parents together, y'all. It's crazy. Anywho, so y'all come get y'all plates. Let me get them out the way. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. So this shit right here, excuse my language, but it's crazy. I'm disappointed. I understand what's going on, but y'all don't understand what's gonna happen. Because I don't know if y'all know about martial law. Martial law is gonna happen, y'all. Oh my gosh. Here, what the fuck up?
Give me that good.
Look at this girl. Oh, miss, don't worry about her hair. Oh, God. See how small she is. Watch she murder this.
Murder?
Nah, this yours.
I would
Get
love
your
to
fork. Here. Okay. Getting y'all out the way. Go get your fork. let me tell y'all what's going on. Alright, so I don't know what city to start with first. Anywho, so I'm going to start with it, period. All across the world, it's been a protest for, of course, George Floyd. Excuse me. Okay, go ahead. George Floyd. Of course, the person who died, who was in police custody. Police put his knee on his neck. He told him he couldn't breathe. He ended up dying. In that process, I did not know that it was stated that he was calling out for his mama twice, you guys. Calling out for his mama twice. And then somebody just informed me that his mama, I guess his real mama or whatever, had died like 2 years before. Not sure how positive that is. That might be his birth mama. But then also they just said on the thing that his mama was there at the gravesite, or not the gravesite, but whatever that's called, memorial, whatever. A couple of days after that, she ended up dying. So I don't know his real mama, he was calling out to her, or the person who raised him, or whatever. So that's a big thing right there. Anywho, so people are furious about this, right? They are so furious that they decided that they're going to have a day to represent him and to protest against the police doing all this stuff to black people. Now, I'm all for that. But let me tell you how this stuff ended up. Especially, let's start in Nashville, and then I'm going to come back to Nashville at the end. In Nashville, they had a peaceful protest. All these people came out. They was being peaceful. They was like, Black Lives Matter, and stuff like that. And they was outside the courthouse, what they call the historical courthouse. And everything was cool. And they was there. Police was all surrounded and everything. But the people was like, we're going to protest however we protest, which was cool. Then all of a sudden, in breaking news, all of a sudden they start saying that people start going wild in Minnesota. Then it went from Minnesota to Atlanta. Atlanta started setting stuff on fire, which was, they started, you guys, I kid you not, they started putting police cars on fire, throwing bricks through their police windows and putting it on fire. Okay, so then it goes back to, let's see where I want to go now. Let's say Nashville. Not too long ago, the Mayor Bill had got on the TV and said, hey, we're putting out a national whatever curfew, 10 o'clock curfew. If you're not off the streets, we're going to enforce force. People start protesting, getting rowdy and stuff like that. Let me be specific. Now, if you are familiar with Tennessee, you know KC. Got news, got a live, got everything from KC, which is the projects in Nashville. Let me tell you, they had police cars surrounding the whole projects. The people lit. I mean, they put a barrier against them. They put dumpsters on fire. They did everything. They put a barrier and lit the whole little barrier like a line on fire. Okay? Do y'all hear me? They put the barrier on fire. The police was so scared that eventually, I guess an hour or two later, they started getting in their cars, backing up, leaving. Now, mind you, while all this is going on, they setting stuff on fire. Dumpsters, the streets, paper, whatever they can fire, they setting on fire. So, let me see what else. In Chicago, man, they just, what's that called? Raided a damn Walgreens, y'all. I kid y'all not. I never seen so many people come out of Walgreens. Woo, it's so much. Let me go back down to down Nashville. Nashville on Broad Street and all that stuff, right? They was all out there. This is live. I'm talking about. I'm speaking the truth. I'm talking about lives that I'm seeing. I got so many family members, so many friends. They showing me lives from everywhere. So, downtown Nashville, people busing, man, Broad Street, whatever. All them companies. If you was not black owned, honey, you got it. I'm talking about bricks, shovels, everything through there. There was one that they put on fire. They lit that motherfucker up. Excuse my language, but they lit it up. Police decided once it turned 10 o'clock, they said we gotta do what we gotta do. They started throwing big old canisters of tear gas at everybody on the streets. Just throwing them. Everybody dispersed. Then what happened? So much, y'all. I'm trying to remember everybody. It just breaking news. Even Clarksville doing some shit too. They riding. But Chicago, I've never seen. I'm talking about alive, y'all. Alive. I've never seen so many people go in and out of a damn broken window that they bust open, going inside the place, taking everything. I'm talking about they taking buggies out, they taking baby diapers, baby wipes, man. Then they was like, man, we not done. We finna try to get this damn what's that called, ATM. They trying to break in the ATM. I kid y'all not, man. I wish I could send y'all. I could, but I'm not gonna do that. Send y'all the damn footage of this shit. I watched the whole thing. I count. Briefly just say about at least 250 people going in and out. Different people. Do you know how many people had to be on that darn street in order to go in and out? Anywho, it's gonna be a martial law, y'all. A martial law now. Let me tell you, stimulus checks and stuff like that, you can say goodbye. All the other little extra stuff that we was getting, you can kiss that goodbye. Let me tell you why I'm upset. Not that we're protesting. That is a great thing to do. But, like somebody else mentioned on my Facebook, it's going to be the taxpayers' money that's paying for this, which is going to be us. That's not the way to do it. And then, y'all want to stop this stuff. No, it's going to make it worse. It's going to be even worse. Now, everybody got to watch their back. The places that weren't even like they was considered. Hopefully, it don't happen in Murfreesboro. I pray to God it don't happen in Murfreesboro. But places like Murfreesboro, and Clarksville, and all that type of stuff.
Coming soon to Murfreesboro.
Nah, I know it's coming soon. Hush. All this stuff right here, all these places. Hopefully, it don't happen to us or whatever. But it's like trickling down. It's like all of a sudden you got this place, and then this place, then this place. It's already one arrest. It's already one arrest. And this was right before 10 o'clock. It was a black man. This is what we don't want. This black man got arrested. They showed him getting arrested. Showed them putting him in handcuffs going to the car. Now everything seemed cool. But once they got to the car, they start shoving him in there. That's what we don't want, y'all. We don't even know if this is another case. This just happened like an hour ago. This man got arrested and they shoving him in there like, man, you gonna get in there. Look, I know that we are devastated behind these acts from the police. I know that. But y'all have to understand that the things that we do, we can protest, but the what they call looting and all this stuff, we should not do that. I mean, this is going to make it worse. I'm telling y'all, it's going to make it so much worse. And like I said, I have family members and friends and stuff around the world that's feeding me stuff and telling me everything. Yeah, you can say I got the tea, but whatever. I'm not on here to say all that. I'm just telling you the truth. What I do know, wherever y'all looking at me from or whatever, please, look, y'all go into y'all houses. I'm so real about this that I don't even know if people really should go to work tomorrow. They was up there stealing downtown, they was breaking out businesses downtown, their windows and stuff like that. Was taking boots. What you gonna do with some damn boots? Okay? What are you gonna do? And then people trying to take cash registers and stuff. A man saw this when it first started happening, and he was one of those white owners. Excuse me, he was one of the white owners. He saw the first place where they started looting and robbing and stuff. He decided, no, I'm not going to go to mine because I know they finna go down the street to mine. I'm going to go over here to somewhere else. Of course, they went down the street and they broke out all his stuff and took all his stuff too. And so Channel 5 decided to film that man. They went into his shop and said, hey, what's going on? He told them, he was like, I saw it when it first started happening. I'm not going to my shop. I know it's happening. Of course, these are white owners. What y'all don't know is, they done set, okay, it's so much, y'all. They done threw bricks. They done threw bricks through police cars. One live I saw, they set a damn police car on fire, flipped it upside down. Let me tell you this. What do y'all think this is gonna solve? Like, it's really, please y'all, stay in y'all houses. It's a 10 o'clock curfew. Do not go out. Let me tell you this. They done sent in the National Guard. They're not only gonna arrest you. If you're being hostile, if you're being anything of that nature, and they're arresting you, and you're still being hostile, this is the National Guard. They're gonna do anything to put you down. Do you hear me? This is so serious. Everybody who watching my live right now, please, I beg y'all, go home, stay home. It's a lot of people, I'm talking about, they was on live, I'm talking about everywhere. I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I have 12,000 friends. Yes, 12,000 friends on Facebook. I'm talking to each and every one of y'all. Please go home. Please go home. I do not want to hear about any of my family members or friends or fans or nothing like that who are being affected by this. I appreciate that you guys are protesting and trying to do the right thing. But there's other ways to do that. One way is, it's this thing called Blackout Day, which is July the 7th. And I stated earlier that this is supposed to be our way of the people who stand in to kind of protest against what's going on. I said that if people on that day, July the 7th, 2020, do not go anywhere and purchase anything. Like, say, get everything you can before that date. Just that one day. It's calculated that $3.9, listen to me, $3.9 trillion of all minorities, we the ones really paying, we the ones purchasing things. It was estimated $3.9 trillion will be lost. They cannot do nothing without us. Now, everybody who come on here, if you are white, I promise I appreciate you, because at those riots and stuff like that, it was a lot of white people standing up for us, like being real, and they riding for us, and I appreciate y'all. You know, I'm not about the color or whatever. I'm about resolving the situation. But this ain't gonna be resolved with doing some crazy stuff like that. In Nashville, do you know they set the damn courthouse on fire? Who does that? I know y'all don't want to go to court and stuff like that, but who does that? Come on, man, we got to do better than that. If you want to hit them where it hurts, their pockets. I know that this is not going to bring George Floyd back. It's not. It's not going to bring Sandra Blair back. It's not going to bring these people back. It's not. But at the same time, we got to think positive. We got to think with our mind. You know, positive. Not just doing stuff out of rage. Because y'all got to understand, what's going to happen now? I'm just frustrated, man. Like, I never thought, honestly, that it would happen in Nashville. I'm just kind of hurt behind that. Like,
I knew it would happen.
Seriously? I mean, I know a lot of people are coming in and out from everywhere, going to Nashville. You see that they done made it, you know, a nice looking place. They done redid the bridge. They done did this and did that. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna get a little bit religious on y'all for just a second. They took, say, 4-5 years to rebuild Nashville downtown. Man, it was looking so good. They brought in all these businesses and stuff like that. But they tried to move all the black people and stuff, minorities, out. They was like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to make it real good and we're going to up them prices. Well, they can't afford to pay. So, therefore, they have no choice but to leave. For the most part, I just say at least 70%. It worked. People had to migrate to other places. One of them is Murfreesboro. Well, it's still high too. Other places, Antioch and all this stuff where all the bad stuff was happening. Then they so-called got, alright, we got them mostly out, whatever. The people who are left, they left in these projects or they got a little money. Well, alright, they can stay. They cool, but we eventually gonna get them out. What happened? God said, no, I'm not happy with that. He sent the storm. What did it damage? Now, it damaged a lot of east side, west side, north side, and a little south side, you know what I'm saying? But it damaged downtown. That's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to all work together, so God already sent that message, right? Then you decide all these killings by the police, y'all supposed to protect and serve. But if you killing us, what you expect us to do? But at the same time, as a Lord Jesus, as a black people, we gotta also stand together too. We have to also know that this is not something we should do. I understand y'all are upset, y'all are furious. You like, well, what else can we do? Oh well, they can't take all of us. And I'm gonna be honest. In KC, they backed away. They was like, nah, man, it seemed like a lot of them. Let's get in our cars and back away. It took about 2 hours, but they backed away and left. They went downtown. They said, this is where we really going to affect them. They started throwing out tear gas and everything. Once it hit 10 o'clock, they was like, I don't care who you are. It was broadcast on Channel 17 and Channel 5. They were throwing tear gas like, hey, you better move back. Oh, well, you the news. Move back. We throwing it. And they was throwing it. They don't care. They don't bring in the National Guard, y'all. Y'all don't understand how serious that is. If you're listening to me and you are my cousins, my uncles, my aunties, nieces, nephews, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm so serious. I do not want to see another one of my family members buried over some bull. I understand, but know how to protest. Protest and go. Protest in your home. Do stuff like I said with the blackout day. Now, from what I'm hearing, that ain't even gonna go right because a lot of people gonna go in stores and try to steal stuff. That's not what that's about. You're supposed to not purchase things, not go in there looting and whatever you call it. Don't do those things. It's just so frustrating, y'all. Man, come on, wake up. Wake up. Y'all up here thinking about stimulus checks and stuff like that? Is that what you worried about? You think you gonna get a stimulus check now? Y'all done clean Walmart out. Then, guess what the next target was? They so-called said. Walmart and Target. Listen, I will say this. Yes, you will have items that you need. Alright. But what if they did something crazy? As far as cutting off lights, stuff like that. You got all this stuff, this food, this all this stuff. Y'all have to realize, man, the things, the approaches. It's a different approach with certain things. And I pray that y'all take heed to this, man. You know, I don't get on here talking like this all the time, but this is so serious. I understand the frustration. I understand the heartache and pain. You know, I have a son of my own. I have brothers and boy cousins and uncles and stuff like that. I do not want them to go outside. Just by going outside, because of all this that happened, they go outside and go down the street, and the police pull them over and try to do some things like that. I mean, but we have to go about it another way. We have to find another way. And I'm all for protesting, but when it comes to something like that, where they gotta call in national security, y'all don't understand how serious that is. Let me tell you, my husband was in the military, my daddy was in the military, a lot of my family members were in the military. They said to me, that's not good at all. At all. Now I know y'all have martial law. Y'all didn't want Trump to be president. Man, y'all just guaranteed him. Come on, man. Black people, wake up. We're gonna find a way to, I ain't even gonna say resolve this, because let me tell you the difference. There are problems and there are issues, and let me tell y'all the difference between the two, because a lot of people, I ain't saying I'm smarter than nobody, but a lot of people don't know the difference between the two. Problems are things that can be resolved over time with at least two parties willing to resolve them. Issues, which this Black Lives Matter, police not protecting and serving the way they're supposed to, is an issue. An issue is ongoing. It's ongoing. It's never going to be resolved. It's just like when somebody says pregnancy. Should you abort or should you not? That is an issue. It's going to be ongoing for the rest of our lives. That's not going to be resolved. This is an issue. It just became a damn issue, y'all. We have to think of ways that's going to make us better to live in this world. We already the minority. So they say. This is what pisses me off. What y'all didn't know is the minority already overcame the Caucasian race. Do y'all know it's more of us than them? All we gotta do is just stand up, not rioting as far as looting and breaking into stuff. No, all we gotta do is stand up. It's so much more than what y'all think. Y'all thinking this coronavirus is just, oh my gosh. I honestly believe that it was a way to get the minority not to populate no more. I also research and listen to a lot of people, and these shots or these what's it called, not vaccination, but the test to see if you're infected. Y'all think that's wise to do? A lot of times they're putting that stuff in there in order to give to us. One, I'ma just say source said, the shots that you go and you know, they give you shots while you're in the hospital to make sure it's better and stuff like that. Do y'all notice they start saying that black people and minority people start dying more than other people? Think about that. You actually had the flu or the cold or something like that when you went in. But then all of a sudden they're giving you the virus. Just think about it, like the flu shots. They giving you a diluted live virus for you to get your body get cool with that in order for you to get over when you get the actual flu. Excuse me, y'all. My mind is racing right now, so I'm trying to talk and think at the same time. That's exactly what they're doing now. I wouldn't advise nobody to get no tests. If you don't have these serious symptoms, if you just think, oh man, I'm getting sweaty, I'm hot, I'm coughing a lot. No, boo-boo, self-medicate first. Till you absolutely feel like, man, something ain't right. It just ain't right. Then you go to the hospital. I done seen a few of my people that I done grew up with or whatever, and their family members and stuff done went in, which they wasn't so bad, and then all of a sudden they decided to get them medicine and stuff, and then they didn't come back out. You can't go into the hospitals. You feel me? You can't go in there. So if someone of your loved ones pass away, you can't go in there and you know, pray for them or anything like that. You can't. This is Y'all just don't know. I'm over it. I'm gonna do more research and stuff like that. I just had to come on here and tell y'all, man, it's not worth it. Please, please, please stay in your homes. Y'all out here, put it like it. The coronavirus, y'all just thought it was over? Oh, we so mad that we want to go and ride and everybody together now, right? We all marching down the street and stuff, and I understand the message. But you have the coronavirus, and now everybody's together? I just want my people to think about it. You know what I'm saying? If the doctor who first tried to tell people about this virus, right? He tried to tell people about it, and they told him you cannot do that. If you do it again, we're going to shut you down. You're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to be a doctor no more. You're not going to be able to do nothing. He decided that it was so serious that he quarantined his damn self. Not knowing at that time he had the virus, but he quarantined his damn self in his house. And he went online again and told the people. Now this was before February, y'all. And they shut him down, said you can't be a doctor no more, you can't do nothing, you just quarantine in your house, you know, you can't do nothing. He ended up going on there and telling the people what he saw. He was taking care of a man who first had it. He was the first one had it. Do you know that doctor? This is a doctor now. A Chinese doctor called it. Self-quarantined himself. February the 7th, if y'all don't know Dr. Lee, I'm trying to tell you. Dr. Lee died. But he said he did not want to die until he told the people what was going on. And he also said it's not just something you just can't help or whatever. It was something that, it was man-made. Like it was a virus that was also put with another virus. Like they did it. Like they enhanced it. That's why it's no cure, because, anywho, all I want to say is y'all be careful, because rides, oh my gosh, doing all this stuff is not helping us. It's not, man. And I just pray for my city, my state, my country, everywhere around the world. I pray for y'all, man. Like, honestly, this is heartfelt emotions coming out right now, because there's no way that we should have responded like this. Like I said, they say we are the minority. They say. But if you actually do your counts, if you actually research and things of that nature, you will understand that we're not the minority anymore. Yeah, we used to be, but we're not no more. They decided that they didn't want us to populate anymore. Do you know the main reason, a scientist said, one of the main reasons why this coronavirus came about was that they wanted to affect the males from reproducing any more children, to make them sterile. It just so happened got out of hand. All these other women and children got involved somehow. Not involved like that, but meaning they were at the wrong place at the wrong time. They ended up catching it too. They wanted to test it. They was testing it first, but they had to test it on one person in a minority area, which was China. Man, y'all wake up. Matter of fact, what I need to do for y'all to really get it is start putting these clips on my live or on Facebook to show y'all stuff. Like I already said, if you go and watch Designated Survivor, which is on Netflix, especially season 2 to season 3. If y'all just watch that, they're telling you everything that's going on right now. Everything. How in the world y'all know this was, say 3 seasons ago was the second episode 3 years ago, excuse me, and then 2 years ago, I think the last season. How y'all gonna tell us what's happening today? Exactly what's happening. I believe they called the virus in that show Monona virus or something like that. What? Don't that almost sound like coronavirus? Man, y'all just please go and see that. I just ask y'all go see that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm frustrated about this whole thing, man. Y'all just please be safe. Be mindful. You guys have children. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are mothers and aunties. Y'all are brothers, fathers, uncles, all that. Cousins. Come on. Especially to the men. I saw something disturbing. I ain't even gonna go into that. Just please be careful. That's all I'm saying. I love y'all so much, man. Don't let them take us out. Don't. They're trying to get in our head. Don't let them do it. We're going to find a way. But this ain't the way, you guys. And I love y'all so much. This is Miss Peaches coming from the heart. And I'm just going to take a break. I'm just going to take a break. So you guys take care. I'll be back on here tomorrow. You can leave any comments below. Anything that y'all have saw, y'all know that I haven't mentioned, please do so. Usually I come on here and mention my music and all that. I don't think it's a time for that. It's more serious than anything else. Y'all don't understand how serious this is. So I just want to say I'm praying for all of you all around the world. Like I said, I have friends of many cultures, ethnicity, excuse me. I can't get it out. From Africa to Europe to United States to the United Kingdom. I'm talking about a lot of people around the world, and I hope all y'all see this and really take heed. Don't do nothing crazy. Please don't. Just think about it. I love y'all. Y'all continue doing you. Stay safe. Stay well. If you don't have to go out tomorrow, don't. Don't, please. Love you guys. Till next time, this is your girl, Miss Peaches.